Hi, it's Billy Dunlap with GoLaurens.com and GoClennon.com. Me and my buddy here are coming to you from the front door of Bailey Memorial Stadium on the campus of Presbyterian College for week 6 of the Laurens County Football Show. Now we're going to start with the Laurens Raiders this week, going to Hillcrest to play the Rams on Friday night at 7:30. The Raiders are 1-4 on the season, coming off of a 52-21 loss last week to Dorman at home. Now, starting region play this week, the Raiders have got some question marks. Starting off defensively, they've given up 500 yards of total offense over the last 2 weeks, so struggling some on defense. They've got to get tougher. They got to start hitting some people. Talked to Coach Chris Liner this week. He said the other day they spent an hour and a half working on the Oklahoma drill. So trying to get tougher, trying to get some hitting in, so hopefully that'll translate to Friday night. Now, health-wise, the Raiders have struggled all year. Lost starting tackle to an ACL, starting quarterback to an ACL. They lost their starting quarterback, Ryan Campbell, last week, went out with a concussion. Not sure of his status this week, still going through concussion protocol testing. His backup quarterback, Trevor Madden, played all but 2 series last week, but he went out with a knee injury late in the game. So right now, we're not sure who the quarterback is for the Raiders this week. We're hoping Ryan Campbell will be back, but if he's not, look for Braylon Macbeth, number 17, to take the snaps for the Raiders. Now, both sides of the ball, the Raiders have got to be more consistent. It looks like this week, Coach Liner is going to play some guys on both sides. Some offensive linemen are going to play defensive line. So look for some guys to go both ways this week. Like he told me earlier in the week, if we got to play 11, we'll play 11. So look for the Raiders to go on both sides of the ball this week. Now the Hillcrest Rams coming in at 2-3 on the season. They're 0-2 at home, so they're going to be looking for their first home win. They defeated Woodmont last week, 41-7. Now, so far this season, they've lost to Dorman, they've lost to Gaffney, and they've lost to Malden, 3 good football teams. Now, they've won all the games that they were supposed to win. They defeated J.L. Mann, and they defeated Woodmont. So, not as strong of a Rams team that we've seen from Coach Greg Porter in the past, but still look for the Rams to be tough for the Raiders on Friday night. So, Friday night, 7:30 in Simpsonville, Laurens at Hillcrest. Now let's move over to 3A with the Clennon Red Devils. They got a tough matchup this week, going to Chapman to play the Panthers. Clennon 2-3 on the season. Got a big win last week, 47-12 over Chesney. They finally got their running game going. Coach Andrew Webb said we got to run the ball. Well, last week they did. Chris Holmes, 31 carries for 160 yards. He's our GoLaurens.com, GoClennon.com player of the week this week. Mark Wise, 104 yards rushing. Quarterback Charlie Craven does what Charlie Craven does. He manages the game. He makes plays when he has to. 8 for 12, 121 yards, and 2 touchdowns a week ago. Now, the Red Devils are going to have to be strong defensively against the pass. They're going to have to pressure the quarterback. On offense, they got to continue to be balanced. They got to be able to run the ball, and they got to be able to throw the ball. Just like they did last week, they got to put it all together. That's what Coach Webb talked about before last week's game. We got to be able to put it all together, and they did last week. Now, Chapman comes in 4-1, currently number 6 ranked in the state in 3A. They had a bye week last week. Their only loss was to Union County in week 0. They're high scoring. They throw the ball all over the field, averaging 47 points per game so far on the season. They got a ton of skill players. Quarterback Colton Bailey leads the way. He throws the ball all over the field, but he can also run the ball. Wide receivers, they got a trio, Oglesby, Tucker, and Fongsat. Look for them to spread the field against the Red Devils. When they run the ball, they give it to DJ Twitty. So, great game. Friday night at Chapman, 7:30, Clennon versus the Panthers. Now, let's talk about Laurens Academy. Got their first win of the season last week, and they're going to face a big rival, Newberry Academy, this week, 7:30 on Friday night at Laurens Academy. It's grandparents' night, so should be a fun night at Todd Kirk Field. Laurens Academy, 1-4 on the season. Like I said, defeated Curtis Baptist last week, 38-20 to pick up their first win. Now, Newberry Academy comes in. They're also 1-4. 4 straight losses. They lost last week to Charleston Collegiate 58-28. So a chance for the Crusaders to pick up their second victory of the season. 7:30 Friday night at Todd Kirk Field. Now, like I said, we're coming to you from Bailey Memorial Stadium. The Blue Hose are off this week. They got a bye week. Last Saturday, took a tough loss, 28-7 to Division II Florida Tech. The Blue Hose are 1-3 on the season. They'll kick back up next Saturday, October 8th, when they go to Gardner Webb. Now, that's it for Week 6 of the Lawrence County Football Show. Great games this Friday night. We'll look forward to seeing you at the game.